All right, so we're here today with Representative Pat Brennan, who's a Republican from Colchester. And Pat, there was a lot of discussion this last week with this bill S.30, a new regulations on gun control. Can you talk a little bit about what was in the bill and what people should be aware of?
Sure. There was a number of pieces. It started off as a hospital protection bill, which was designed to prohibit carrying of firearms in a hospital by statute. And it kind of morphed into a bill with about 3 or 4 other pieces in it. One of the pieces was a mental health piece, which was a little questionable, and Ann Donahue did a really good job on the floor of exploiting the issues with that. I won't get into that, but the piece that I was most interested in was a 3-day waiting period we have currently for purchasing a firearm, which means after 3 days, if you're not given the green light to purchase or denied, you're able to take that gun home. So this took the 3-day period to a 30-day period. Caused a number of issues. Mainly, your application to buy a firearm to purchase is only good for 30 days. So if you extend the 3 days to 30 days and you have to wait 30 days, you're going to have to reapply, pay another fee, sometimes up to $50 per application, and it creates an endless loop. So you reapply, you pay your $50 fee again, and you could be caught in that loop again for another 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense, and it was presented on the floor as a safety measure. Well, it's not. Another key issue we heard on the floor was that you could also apply for an appeal. Well, I did a little research with the folks at the FBI Bureau and the NICS system. The appeal process is currently taking about 1.5 years.
Wow.
So, the big issue there is for me is that I tried to, find some middle ground. I went and did an amendment, talked to the committee. I proposed 15 days, which would give us at least a finite number so that the gun could be purchased before the application process ran out. They suggested to me that was too soon. Maybe 15 business days would work. And I thought about it, and I said, 15 business days is essentially 21 days. Wasn't overjoyed with that concept, but
At least it wasn't going to create this endless loop that you're talking about.
It wasn't going to create the endless loop. After 21 days, your firearm is okayed, and you take it home. So I said, well, I'll go with the committee's suggestion. This was at the suggestion of a number of committee members. So I presented that the next day. They shut it down. So it kind of
wait. They gave you a suggestion about how to change it, and then they rejected their own suggestion.
I took their suggestion, changed my amendment to 15 business days at their behest, and they turned it down. It basically tells you that this is just an anti-gun bill. It's they don't want anybody. They don't want to make it easy to buy or purchase.
So as the bill stands, despite your attempt to kind of get out of this endless loop, it still has the 30 days, and it's possible for somebody who does not get denied, right? So some people will get their background check, they get denied, and they're done. Game over, right? This is for folks who, for whatever reason, it's taking too long.
There are a number of reasons. You could have a name. You could be a name similar to somebody like the no-fly list, and you're perfectly fine to purchase, but the red flag goes up, and sometimes the system's antiquated. The NICS check system could use some federal dollars too to spruce things up a little bit. So, it's a gun grab.
Gotcha. Thanks so much for sticking up for Republicans, Pat. We always appreciate you.
Okay, you're welcome.